See that build time, man? That build time was instant, dude. That was instant. That was awesome. Alright, well, I don't know what else to do here other than keep checking back. But I want that. I want that permit. Alright, well, I guess that's 36 minutes. I'll go ahead and accept it, and I'd make some other stops, and then I'll come back. Maybe there'll be another serious mission here. Alright. Yeah, hacker, I gotcha. I'll go hit.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
Man, if it weren't for that base hit, man, I'd be pulling the. I've already pulled the trigger on my next base building upgrade, but instead it's 3 hours and 13 minutes remaining, which I plan on being in bed. You know what I'm saying? I don't plan on being awake for that.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah, I probably should. I mean, it's only like, what, 6 gold or something? Just so I can start my next thing. No, I haven't personally, but I've heard of people, it happening to people. Colliding with other ships. I have heard of it happening. I know it'll take your shields down. I have died inside of a station hitting the wall. Done that. Once upon a time I had my thrust on my joystick, and I learned that lesson. I took that off, man, because basically that's what ended up making me crash. Was as soon as when I was trying to leave the dock and I was launched, as soon as I was released, the clamps or whatever it is that lets you go, my ship went into burst mode. I mean, it was like full throttle, and right into a freaking wall, and it just kept on bouncing on the wall, kapow, kapow, until it blew up. It sucked. Just saying. You got a long day? Oh, you got a long day tomorrow. I gotcha. Yeah, me too, man. So we got our big show tomorrow night. Still don't know if Doom Rooster's going to make it or not. hoping he does. He doesn't really commit, you know. Basically, 30 minutes before the show starts, he'll ask me for a link, and that's how I'll know he's going to be there.
Docking request granted. Landing gear deployed.
Oh man, that was so close to being right on. That would have been awesome.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Yeah, I'm not doing the round table this weekend because I'm going to be on call. It'll be Nash, so he may have his own. He may end up having his own thing. Defense Force of Dewamta. They are neutral, or independent. So, nope. Alright. I'll exit out of here. Look at that, man. 527,000. That's right. My combat rank has got to be Founder or Elite. Yeah. Yeah. When you get your combat rank up, the higher your rank is, the better paying missions you can get.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
We go back to that. Our Sol is our sun. That's the Earth's sun. So I'm going to go back to Daedalus at Mercury.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I was actually kind of wondering, R.G. Smith, maybe, you know, what I started doing, because, you know, it just seems like MCing these is always a lot of pressure, right? Because the roundtables are really in demand. People want to be heard, you know, and I can't blame them. I can't blame them. And, but I'm kind of wondering if we should be doing roundtables even during an event, or is me streaming good enough? I'm thinking it seems to me like people really like the roundtables, and I don't know if me streaming is going to cut it, because people are always asking, even during an event, if we're having a roundtable. And even the crib show was born from that. It was born from that. Basically, us not we skipped a weekend, and we didn't MC one, and so they decided to do their own, and that's how the crib show was born. Retro Capes. Oh crap! I might have went too fast. Yeah, already too fast. Too late. Ah, thanks for hitting follow there, Retro Capes. Hail Encryption. Alrighty then. Yeah, well, I don't know. I kind of figure most people get most of their complaining done. Well, I don't know. They probably stole our complaint even on Saturday. Pronounce. I'm just going to say retro capes. Is that good enough? What the heck? Bot capes? I don't know what that is.
Docking request granted.
Landing pad 13. I see it.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, I went too far.
Fly smart, fly safe. Speed inside the docking bay.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Hey, good night, RG Smith. Take care. Well, I'm not gonna lie, Retro Capes. I'm kind of worried about having a bot in my channel. Nothing, no offense against your bot, but it's not really welcome here. Don't usually have people coming into my channel with bots. Yeah. Now, the Sole Nationalists, I already know all of these guys here are Federation Allied. He's down there on the bottom. So I go ahead and accept that. Okay, let me look at the bulletin board here. Oh, I want to look at contacts. All right. Check my transactions. Man, I got a lot of bounties on me.
This station operates a zero-tolerance policy towards criminal infractions.
Yeah, I think I'm going to abandon that one. Just don't feel right killing cops, you know what I'm saying? This is PC, Retro Capes. Hi, leaking things. What's going on? Yeah, what do you use a bot for there, Retro Capes? I mean, what does it help you out with? You said helps you out with commands, but... what kind of things does it do for you? I mean, I just don't see it being used for a lot of good stuff. You know what I mean? You know why you would need a bot. Man, I really want that Sirius permit, man. I really want it.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged.
How'd I do in the fat? I got like 401 hours ship build tokens. So I guess that's okay. I didn't get any ships. I think I finished in like 90th place in my bracket or something like that. Faster, faster. Wow, that's messed up, man. So you just missed out too, right? In the 65th, what you needed to get a ship? Yeah, that's messed up, man. Really hope these Sirius guys give me another mission, man, so I can be get my alliance up with them. Knowing that there's a potential here for, you know, I didn't think about it. I got my Cobra here. Because I got a Cobra here, I could probably switch over to that and get more missions done. Man, I thought I told it to slow down already. Darn it, I gotta do a U-turn. Yeah, I'll jump in the Cobra and spend a little money on the Cobra. What do you think? Come on. I want to shoot it. Ah, cool. 6 is all the way in the back. I guess it's not all the way in the back.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Well, there's one for Sirius Corporation. I go kill 2 bounty hunters. I'll do it. And let me see here. Hopefully this does it. Hopefully this does it.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
So Ponti's Gateway should be a point of interest for new players. Crap, too much thrust. I hit something. Hey, you.
Frame
Oh yeah. I had some guy ask me in the sector comms, asked me if I had built my Valkyrie carriers yet.
4, 3, 2,
I think that's what they were called, right? Valkyrie carriers. And I said, yeah. I said, the whole fleet. He's like, asked me what I put on them. I said, thuds. Alright. First thing I'm going to do is scan the sector. I've never been in this system before. 25 new objects. That's what I'm talking about right there. Let's do a system map real quick. I just want to make sure check out the planets. Okay, unexplored. Unexplored. Alright, so it looks like everything here has been hit already. Oh well. Oh, let me look at contacts. Sidewinder. See if he's mission target. No, he's wanted though. Bam, mission target. Oops. Let's get the, oops, interdictor out. Come on. When he hits about 100 light seconds, I should be able to hit him. Nope, I guess I was wrong. Maybe it has something to do with their mass as to whether I can hit him with my interdictor or not. I just know he's a mission target, so he's definitely going down. I don't know. It's just something about, I know I know it wasn't nice of me to tell him thuds, but I'm not gonna lie. It's like, it just drives me crazy when people assume. You know what I mean?
Scan detected.
Now, just because it says he's clean doesn't mean he's not worth anything.
Frameshift charge detected.
He's trying to get away. Better look next time.
Target destroyed. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, I don't like it when people assume, man, and I just, because because it makes me feel like I'm a failure, and I don't really appreciate that. You know what I mean? And when people just assume that, this, that, and the other, and I just don't like feeling like a failure. Antagonist is his name, huh? No, it says wanted. He's got a 16,000 credit bounty on him. I really just want the mission target. There we go. Yeah, why is this guy just looking at me? I want to be behind him. And there's two-man wing there, so I'm gonna get 2 for 1 here. As soon as I kill one, I can run.
Under attack. Target shields offline. Under attack. Target destroyed.
All right.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three,
All right, out of there.
1. Engage.
Yeah, I think a lot of people did a little bit of the fat because, quite honestly, it'd be silly not to get in there and try, you know. And I think that the people who didn't were really just, quite honestly, mad. And but there was definitely, you know, there was definitely value there to be had. Is all I'm saying. I'm not going to say that it was coin worthy. I won't say that.
Fuel cycle complete.
But just the experience in general, the fact that, you know, getting ready to go in there and just play around with builds to your heart's content for free is something that most people just wish they could do. That's why people always want test servers, is so they can go in there and do stuff like that. And this one right here was a legitimate opportunity to go in there and do it on a live server. And it's a shame that everybody, you know, couldn't get over the whole uranium protection thing just to partake in that part, you know, that particular aspect. I didn't spend any coin. I mean, I wasn't going to do that because of the whole uranium damage protection, but I did spend uranium on the extra slots. I didn't get my uranium back like I was expecting, nowhere near as much as I thought I would be getting back, but the pool didn't grow. There was no way to contribute to make the pool larger, to make sure everybody got larger shares. You would think that the uranium from the extra slots or something would have contributed to the pool. But it didn't. Yeah, this Pontes Gateway might be my home for a little bit until I can get that permit. I don't know what's in Sirius, but it's been a while since I've gotten any new permits. Right now, I'll show you the permits I currently have. I have these 4 right here: Sol System, Beta Hydri, PLX 695, and the Vega System. The 4 that I have. I think it was really messed up that it didn't affect me personally. Obviously, it may potentially have affected you being in 66th place, but me personally it didn't affect. But that's besides the point. The fact that they fill these brackets from the bottom up shows an issue. Creates an issue where the top competitor in a bracket does not necessarily get the top prize. The power to gain the top prize is completely removed from your control as a player. And I mean, how's that supposed to motivate people to coin? I don't understand. If you get what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. I was one of those, Sneaky, where I could only do 3 or 4 battles a day. Yeah, I was one of those. In the first 2 days, I didn't even get my free battle. The first 2 days, I didn't get my first free battle until Saturday. You're supposed to get 1 a day, and I didn't get 1 a day. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, and there are a lot of people that actually coined a lot for that particular event. Very surprised about that fact, but
Docking request granted.
try not to go in the gates upside down. And I only choose up and down because of the orientation of the billboards when you're coming in.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
I'm going to see if this one does it. Hey, there he is. What's going on, Ash? Okay? Chakri, Professor. What's going on? Alright, Sirius Corporation, it still says neutral. It says I'm allied with G99 for life. Alright, I'm just curious now. I'm just curious if I switch at my shipyard and if I go back to my Cobra. And the difference between the two ships, just so you know, is my Vulture doesn't have any storage capacity. And because I don't have any storage capacity, my options... yeah, that's crazy talk right there, Ashoke Chakri. That's nuts. Yeah, Kixeye wins again, right? I know that level 50 guy thinks he won, but he didn't win. Look at that bulletin board real quick. Yeah, see, a lot more missions. Alright, but let's go in there and we'll just check out this outfitting real quick. I'll go ahead and spend some money on this thing. Alright, when you're building your Cobra, I don't know, we got the guy who's saving on up here for a Cobra. Was that DH or somebody saving for a Cobra? One thing you should pay attention to is that you have the hard points are your weapon slots, okay? And you get 2 smalls and 2 mediums. And if you actually look, the pulse lasers, look at the little tiny pew-pews. Teeny tiny. Those are the small hard points, okay? So basically, if you want, you can actually swap those to the small down there. But those are also fixed. Alright, so you might not want them anyway, but let me go ahead and swap that and put that down in the small. Alright, fixed means that you have to have your ship pointed at the target to hit it. Okay, you're going to have crosshairs on your screen, and you're going to have to maneuver those crosshairs over top your target. That's what that means. Okay, now if we go with medium hard points, and I'll just show you what we're talking about here. Usually you want to stick with a laser, whether it be a burst or a pulse. Okay, and you want gimbaled, okay? But also that class, that's a medium, so you want a class 2, okay? That's the largest one that it can be in there. So we want to look, see here's an F2 pulse laser. That would be a good one. And there's an F2 burst laser, and these are gimbaled. And gimbaled just means that it just has to be in your field of view. If the target's in your field of view, your guns will turn to meet the target. But also with the Cobra, if you notice the positioning, you got like 2 underneath and 2 over top. Obviously, if you have a ship in your northern hemisphere, okay, then the turrets underneath can't hit them. Okay, so just that's something to keep in mind. All right, something to keep in mind. But so we have the burst laser and we have the pulse laser here. The burst laser, I think, does a bit more damage. So let me go ahead and put that on there. And just to see, that looks like it fits a lot better, doesn't it? All right, and I just want to show you, compare that to a pulse laser, an F2 pulse laser, gimbaled. All right, you see the damage per second is a little lower on that. The damage per second is a little lower, even though it's better with the rate of fire and the power and all that kind of stuff. Standard damage is good, but the damage per second is just a little less. Okay, so the burst laser is where you want to go if you can help it. Now, there's other ones that may even go even higher, like I know there's some like this guy right here. You see that symbol right there, to the right of where it says burst laser? That means it's a turret mount, and that just means that it will shoot as long as it's in the same hemisphere, you know, whether north or south. It can shoot. It can shoot at the target. Very, very expensive, but cool, I guess. All right, so that's a burst laser, F2 burst laser. Let's go ahead and put an F2 up here, burst laser as well, gimbaled. All right. And let me look at the small lasers underneath. See, now the small lasers underneath, you kind of can tell. Those actually look like they're towards the back, if I'm not mistaken. These ones right here could probably benefit from being a turret mount. So let's see here. The class 1s, we don't have quite as many options. So we do have gimbal, though, as an option. Now, when you're talking about the rating, the closer you get to A, the better. Okay, so we only have 2 gimbaled options here. We have a G1 burst laser and we have an E1 cannon. The G1 burst laser is what I'm going to go with, just because it's gimbaled. Okay, I know the F1 is what I currently have, but it's fixed. They're both there's the burst laser right here versus a pulse laser. It's less DPS and all that, but because it's gimbaled, I expect to hit have a lot more hits. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and make that change. All right, so that's that one. And well, I thought I made the change. Guess I didn't. All right. And we'll do the same thing with the other slot. I have done the cannons, gimbaled cannon, but the problem, what I don't like about them is constantly having to, running out of ammo and then having to go get new ammo. I don't like that one bit. What I can do with the other stuff here is the empty slots is I can do stuff like I can get shield boosters. I can put a couple shield boosters on there. If I wanted to do a let's see what my other options are here. There is a point defense option on here, but I'm not really crazy about that. I may just stick with shield boosters. I see we got a kill warrant scanner, a heat sink launcher. I just go ahead and get a couple of shield boosters. And I'm not going real big for now. I'm not trying to spend a crap ton of credits here. I was really kind of hoping to see a chaff launcher, but I don't see one. The A0 would be much better, but it's okay. It's okay, Ash. Okay, Chakri. Yeah, the gimbaled beam and pulse on your Sidewinder is probably not a bad idea. It's probably a pretty good idea. Things that you may want on the inside. Obviously, if you have the capacity to upgrade your armor, it's probably not a bad idea. The military grade composite. For this ship, it's a lot cheaper than it is for the Vulture. Okay, for my Vulture, it cost me like over 5 million credits. All right, but I'll go ahead and put that on there. Other things that I could put on there, power plant is really important. Okay, now what you want to notice is the power plant here is a 4 slot. Okay, so obviously that means the best you can get is an A4. Okay, and okay, oh crap, outfitting. Let's go back to that again. Internal power plant. Buy and equip. And I'm going to go ahead and organize this by class because I just want to see. I'm going to do class descending, so it'll be 4s at the top. Looks like C4 is the best that I can get at this particular station. Alright, and just to compare what I have, it's compared to an E4, so it's the best that I can do at this station. Alright, so I went ahead and I got that. Oh, no, I didn't get that. Darn it. And then you also, your power distributor is really important. It's a 3 slot. So, oh, there's no inventory here, so I'm stuck with it. There's life support. Frame shift drive is a 4 slot. Oh, I guess it's already class descending. Looks like the best they have here is a C4. Compare. I currently have an E4. I'll go ahead and buy it. And there's other things in here that's kind of a waste, like the, well, I say it's a waste, but like when you look at the fuel tank here, for example, it's got a C4 capacity. Let me see. It's a 4 slot, so that might be okay. Oh, actually, I can't touch that one. The cargo rack right here is a 4 slot, but they've got a 3 cargo rack in there. That's a waste. I can actually upgrade that to a 4, an E4. Let's go for module type here. Alright, so now I got to go hunt for the cargo racks. Alright, right here, cargo rack. I can get one that's a 16 slot. Alright, and it'll fit in there, you know, and I could do the same thing with all these other guys. Basic discovery scanner, that's a 2 slot. When you see stuff like, oh, let me go back, sorry. When you see stuff like this right here is in a 1 slot. There's other stuff in here that's in a 4 slot. That cargo rack's in a 4 slot, but it's a 3. You can, if you could find a 1 slot, I don't have any, so it looks like I'm kind of stuck there with what I got. But so I can do stuff like I can go ahead and look for a better discovery scanner. Let's see here. They only have the basic here. That's a shame. Trying to think of what else I need. I wish I remembered what my old Cobra looked like. Frame shift drive interdictor. That could be handy. My shield generator in here, it says I got an E2, so I just go ahead and put that in there and confirm. It's E4. Let's see if I can do any better. There's a D4. Oh, wait. I'm back. There's a C4. Hey, here's Wizard. Thanks for hosting, Wiz. Alright, now, just so that I can make best use of my stuff, let me see if there's anything else I could put in that 2 slot that I might be interested in. There is the hull reinforcement package, which I've never had before. Did I already get a frame shift drive interdictor? Oh, I did. I got one down there. I got an E2 down there. Let's see if I can get a different cargo rack on there. So I'm going to get a 4 cargo rack on there if I want. And then up here, if I want to get, I can get more cargo on this one. Alright, so I think I've pretty much done the best that I can do here at this particular station with what I have. Stuff like the livery, I haven't bought any paint, But well, that's this slot down here. I haven't bought any paint, but I do have like decals, and I can put decals for the different ranks that you might have. My combat rank is currently expert. All right. Actually, you might prefer to have that in the front. And then over here, I'll put Explorer, Explorer, Scout, Explorer, Surveyor. And then over here, Trade Peddler. I guess I'll put that there. So it's got all my 3 ranks on the ship. But anyway, that's just saying because of my weapons that I may want to check my fire groups, which your fire groups are on your right hand panel. So I know to you guys it looks like I'm putting up my left hand, but I am putting up my right hand. It's just I have my camera mirrored so that I can point easier. It makes pointing easier for me. But fire groups are right here. Right now I've got 4 burst lasers, but I could put them all onto one, make them all fire at the same time. And then alright, there we go. That looks good to me. My power is fine right now. I'm currently at 91%, so I really don't need to worry about this particular screen too much. Normally you could go through here and prioritize your power. Stuff like thrusters you want to keep on number 1, shield generator, burst lasers. Cargo hatch can go back. Life support should be up. You need the life support. That's your air, just so you know. That's your air. Power distributor is important. Frame shift drive is, we'll go ahead, you can't jump with your weapons deployed anyway, so we'll go ahead and make that a 2. Sensors, that can be a 2. Frame shift drive interdictor, that can be a 2. It's only 1% of your power, but, and you'll use the interdictor only in space. You won't have weapons deployed during there either, so. Shield booster should be a 1. Power plant. Okay, that's it. All right. So anyway, back. Did I already take a mission? Okay, I guess I didn't. But I did want to show you guys that when I go into the bulletin board, now that I have my Cobra, there's a lot more missions that I can handle. I can take a lot more stuff. My cargo capacity in my ship is pretty good. You see over here, cargo, I can handle 36 as my cargo capacity right now, which is not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. But I can take a lot more serious missions now. Alright, so this one right here, I can ship fish to YZ, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And got 3 hours, 34 minutes. I'll go ahead and accept that one. See if I can find any more for Sirius Corporation. Now these guys should actually be giving me the cargo, I do believe. And I can confirm that just by looking over here at my... Alright, so they did give it to me. Combat stabilizers. Alright, so I jump back over to my number 1. First thing I'm going to do... Well, I guess this right here is illegal cargo. The combat stabilizers. And that's at Bolchi City. So that's where I'm going to go to first. Alright. And let's do this. Alright, navigation, galaxy map. Alright, it says that's where my mission is. That little icon right there means that's where I need to go. Alright, so I'll go ahead and launch. So I'm smuggling. I really want that permit, that's all I can say. Yeah, you gotta watch those 3 wings by yourself, man. In my Vulture I can do it, but in my Cobra I never could do it. I could never pull it off in my Cobra.
Released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
Uh-oh, big ship coming in. Alright. Illicit cargo. Man, I wish I had a better power distributor. Man, it's like taking me forever to get my engine boosted up so I can jump again. Holy moly.
Frameshift drive charging.
DH, my name at the top, you see how it's price underscore is underscore wrong? That's also my private group name. If ever you want to join me, if you want to try to join my private group, you can. You're more than welcome. And that goes for you too, Wizard. Or anybody that watches my stream. Just send me a request to join my private group. As long as you're not over here to kill me, we're cool. Oh, that's what I didn't get. I didn't get a fuel scoop. I knew I was missing something. I don't remember what the key is for silent running. Let me see if I can look that up real quick. I know there is one for silent running. I just don't remember what it is. Right there is the delete key, is my silent running. One thing the Cobra has going for it is speed. But this one right here is far from what my old Cobra was. But yeah, fuel scoop would be handy. Fuel scoops are nice. Hey babe, would you mind getting me water? So I can drink a couple of glasses of water before bed. Man, that's a long way out there, that one. Oh, I don't have a discovery scanner right either. Let me do a discovery scan. Nothing new here. Yeah, everything here's got their names already. Thank you, babe. Oops. You want to see something cool, DH? Watch this. Alright, that was left control, alt, and the space bar. Alright, now that I'm here, I'm outside of my ship, so you can actually see and actually fly around. Let me go ahead and go back a little bit more. Is that cool or what? Can't really see inside my ship. You can get some really cool screenshots that way. I've done it. Basically, the delete key, it says is silent running, and you can always check that over here on your functions. Right now, it says my silent running is set for cruise mode. It doesn't seem to be switching me over to anything. Maybe I just can't be in Super Cruise for that. I don't know. That's probably what it is. Oops. At some point it must have stopped. Something else you can do too is if you hit the wheel on your mouse, the center one, and you just push it in like a button, and it's a free look mode. So you're inside your ship, you can actually like look around inside your ship. You want to look out the roof, the moon roof, whatever you want to call it. You can do that too. If you could see, you would see your feet and your arms, shoulder, and all that stuff. But pretty cool. I want to go faster. Yeah, it's a long freaking drive, this one. Yeah, you guys know me. You already know what that is. Like mints, man. I think if I had any kind of hard candy, though, quite honestly, I'd be good with it. Mints are nice, though. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of anxious to try the pew-pews on this new ship. I was saving up for a an ASP, which I'll still get, but I really want this permit. I'll come back and invest in this Cobra some more later, because I did want to get a Cobra again anyway. But I need to get an ASP as well. ASP costs quite a bit more than this. I will say, if you're interested in discounts, quite often you can get discounts. You know, when you're allied and you got like Federation rank, if you're trying to buy a Federation ship at a Federation station, which not all stations, just because it's in a Federation system, doesn't mean it's a Federation station. It can be independent. And but so if you go to a Federation station, quite often you can get discounts on something. I can't say exactly what, but I know there are some ships that cost quite a bit less. You can get 10% off or even 20% off off of some ships if you buy them at the right places. I actually heard about 50%. You can get 50% off of some tech at certain places too. So when I come out of Super Cruise, I hit the delete key to turn on my silent running. I understand that's supposed to help me smuggle. I've never tried it. I have smuggled before, but I didn't do it with silent running. I tried doing it with speed. Basically running in before I can get scanned. One time, it was only one time I didn't make it. I got all the way in, they gave me 2 minutes to get out, said I was trespassing or they're at open fire. But so I ended up getting away. They didn't kill me or anything. Oops. I don't know what made me hit the J key. Don't know where my head was, but I zoned out for a minute. Always nice when you can come in next to the entrance. Alright, rigged for silent running. So now when I look at number 4, functions, silent running is on. At 7.5 kilometers. And request docking.
Docking request granted.
I see it.
Warning, taking heat damage.
Heat damage? Why am I taking heat damage?
Thermal signature restored.
Dang, that was weird.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Got to get rid of this illicit cargo here.
Shields online.
Now, Sirius is still saying I'm neutral. These other guys say I'm allied now. The heck's up with Sirius, man? It's like what you got to do, man. Let's just check out outfitting real quick. And I just want to see if they have some... Ooh, they got some stuff here for me. Let's see what the power plant looks like. We got to do rating descending. I want to start. Ooh, there it is. A4 power plant. Power distributor. What was the best I can do here again? Power distributor is a 3, so I can go up to A3, and there it is. I'm going to get rid of this, see if I can get a fuel scoop. Let's go to module type. La 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 la. Let's see. Man, I wish there was like a 3 slot or something in here. Let me swap this with this guy. Alright, and then I'm gonna... I don't know why I did that. It didn't make any difference. They do got fuel scoops here. But it's a 2 slot, so the best I can do is a 2. I don't know how fast that is. But I done spent a lot of money on this. Let me look at the bulletin board again. I just want to see if there's any donations that I can do up here for which data handler need is. Trying to see if they've got anything here that I can do. No. Never mind. I was just trying to see if there was something they could have done here for you know, donations. Maybe I could be cool with a local Federation allied party here, but that's Independence of Mildepu Public, Mildept 2 Public Incorporated, and Independence of Mildept 2. Let's check out the fire groups real quick. That's right, because I moved it. Let's check this out again real quick. Life support's 1, fuel scoop will be 2. Oops. Dang it. Let's make that 3 actually. Alright. Happier in the whole outfitting department. These things ought to kick butt right now. The E3 is only good for oxygen time at 5 minutes, and it weighs 5 tons. And if you look at right here, if I actually went to a D3, it might lower my mass to 2 tons and give me 7.5 minutes of air. So this is kind of a really smart move. C3 is the same amount of mass and double the oxygen, and A3 is 5 times the oxygen at the same mass. So E3 kind of sucks. I'm just going to do D3. Those extra couple minutes could come in handy. exit, and let's go ahead and get my next location. This one here, I got to go to urgent fish shipment at Ray Freeport, and I'm going to judge by my galaxy map where I need to go here. And it should be right here. I don't have that system data, really? I could purchase the exploration data? Yeah, I don't think so.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted. Target shields offline.
My power should jump up a lot quicker now.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm in a lot better shape now, power-wise.
Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Now, the Discovery scanner that I have is the basic, which means it's only good for like 500 light years or something like that, which just means that I can potentially drop into a system and not be able to scan the whole thing. Like this map here doesn't really make any sense that a station would be all the way out here. When I get closer to it, I don't know, it might be okay, but 500 light years. I know the advanced Discovery scanner, well, there's three different ones. There's an intermediate Discovery scanner, which is good for like 100 light seconds or something like that, and I think the base is like 500 light seconds. And you see this is like 8,000 light seconds out, so, but the advanced one is infinite. It says infinite, but I guess it'll scan a whole system, is basically what that means, without having to fly all over the place to do it. It says he's lawless, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's wanted. It just means that he's not. Ooh. Oh, guess what? He's turning around. You see that? He's trying to come back towards me. What the heck? Did I like turn around or something? How did I fly by this thing? That was weird. I must have. I see something down there that says unexplored. Yeah, see, I just hit another new object. Yeah, see, this other thing just showed up that wasn't there before.
Docking request granted. Landing gear deployed.
Oops. That's one way to turn around. See if I can do that again. Let's see if I can. Oop. Hold on. Like really screwing up here. Alright.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Hey, take care, Sneaky. You have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Still neutral is serious. Unfreaking believable. I was kind of hoping that some of the stuff would be going back to where I wanted to go. Here they want me to kill pirates in Procyon. Let me see what the, that's the People's Procyon Values Party. This one right here, what is that? This one here, I go ahead and take this one. So it looks like it's an assassination mission. But if it turns out that it's victim reputation is high, but then I'll just get rid of it. I won't do it. Oh, wait a second. It says I got to go to G4114. I don't want to go there. Never mind. I just thought it was going to take me back to Procyon.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
I can't wait to get to use my guns, man, my pew-pews on here. I want to see how I did.
Four, three, two, one. Engage. Fuel scooping.
75 is where I top off with this fuel scoop. That's the best I can do in this particular slot. The only way I'd be able to get it to go higher is to switch my fuel scoop to a bigger slot on my ship. Gotta watch my heat. As long as I don't go over 100, I'm good.
Warning. Taking heat damage.
Alright. Okay, okay.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I did pretty good. Almost filled my tank up. Try not to buy fuel if I can help it. Let's see if any of these guys are pirates real quick. There we got a mission target. It's a Viper. I wonder if he's coming for me. Yeah, he is coming for me. Alright, there we go. I just submitted. %, throttle. Burst lasers deploying.
Under attack.
That's something I didn't look at for at that other station, was to see if they had a chaff launcher.
Target shields offline.
Yeah, he's not outrunning this ship, 2 kilometers, but when I put the throttle on, that's all she wrote. He just launched all of his cargo, trying to get me to stay away from him. Bam!
Target destroyed.
That felt good. That was kind of nice.
Frameshift drive charging. 4.
Well, actually, I'm playing in my private group. Nobody else joined me, though. So I'm not playing either solo or open, neither one. No, I'm playing my private group. Might as well be solo. I don't think anybody else is in here. Yes, I got other friends that are playing, but they're all in solo or... Yeah, I don't know. I guess I could probably play an open, but I know there's people out there that hunt guys like me. You know what I mean? They'll travel in packs, man, and hunt folks like myself. Yeah. I only had to kill 2. Let me, what am I doing? There we go. Yeah, sounds a little like you know what I'm talking about, buddy.
Hull integrity compromised.
Oops.
Target destroyed.
Oop. Dang.
Frameshift drive.
Yeah, I thought you knew what I was talking about.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I've been playing it for a couple of months. I've been playing the game for a couple of months. I got a couple hundred hours in. This game's a lot of fun, but you know, it's you know, the fact that you have to maintain a certain amount of credits for your buyback. I don't know. I'm trying to grow myself and be better, but I imagine that being kind of tough and open when especially when you're being hunted. And the fact that I'm streaming alone is a reason why I'd be hunted. Just because I stream. Yeah, I've been playing for a couple months. I really enjoy it. The game's a lot of fun. That's kind of cool, though. I haven't really done much pirating. Yeah, I assume you probably do stuff like trying to see what kind of cargo people are carrying, that kind of thing, and then taking their cargo. I'd imagine you do stuff like that. It sounds like it could potentially be fun, as long as you're on the winning side. But that'd be a good reason to travel in packs, right? To make sure you're on the winning side. Oops. Put that away.
Docking request granted.
$21.
Landing gear deployed.
Always proceed directly to your allotted bay to avoid unnecessary delays and/or ship destruction.
Docking successful.
I did that pretty good, right?
Engines disengaged.
Ah. That's a serious corporation. Serious corporation. Narcotics. Effect and reputation is medium. Man, these freaking guys. I want my permit. They want me to steal 3 canisters of agromedicine. Effect on reputation. Medium. Man, these guys are really hard. The Sirius Corporation are just really, really hard. How would you go about this? How would you, you'd need to have a cargo scanner and everything else, right? Oh, let's see. Let me look at the outfitting here. See if they got chaff launchers here. Oh, looky there. Yep, I got my chaff launcher. I don't think there's anything else I wanted unless I wanted to get a bigger fuel scoop. Alright, let me go ahead and put that in a fire group real quick. Alright. Happy with that. All right.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted. complete. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah, I'm still working it, man. Still working it. I don't remember. I guess this is where I need to go. I think it's kind of funny that all these extra planets ain't showing up out here. It just said I got a whole lot of stuff, but I gotta sneak in some narcotics. Smuggling, man, is what I'm doing. Oh yeah, man. I DH anything, you know, just like battle parts, buddy. Anything that I can learn and pass on, man. I'm all for. When you're building your ship for combat, like all-purpose, like a Cobra, Cobra's an all-purpose hull. And when you're building it for that, you know, mass is not necessarily your priority. Mass is something you worry about when I'm talking about keeping it low. When you're trying to worry about jump distances, large distances, that kind of stuff, the things that you can do to improve your jump distance is obviously upgrade your frame shift drive, but also reduce your mass. And that can come in really handy when you're exploring. But if you're not exploring, you're just trying to knock about missions and, you know, worrying about combat and all that, Vulture is really the hull you want to get. But this right here is a really good all-purpose hull. It's good for carrying cargo and a bunch of other stuff. So, you know, I'm trying to improve my standing with this Sirius people so I can get my permit. The heck's taking so long? Yeah. Just out of curiosity here. Saw somebody out here said something about combat bonds. I see something lit up over here. Not exactly 100% sure where I'm going.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Gotta give these guys their narcotics. Still neutral with freaking Sirius Corporation. Man, these guys are hard, man. Golly. Alright, these guys, oh, they want meat. Never mind. Alright, nothing else for me to do here then. Alright, so my cargo's empty. Let me go ahead and do, I want to do power contact. I just want to see, no, nothing here I can do. Alright, let me see the, I just saw a conflict zone here. There's something that I might be able to do. I don't, system factions. Okay, so the guys that I'm interested in aren't here is all I'm saying. So never mind the combat zones. I don't care about their conflict zones. I'm just really curious. Here I picked up a moon and a planet. I do have a transaction left, which that one right there, I guess I got to go to Ray Freeport at YZ. But while I'm here in this system, I don't know how far it is, but if it's not too far from where I'm at, then I'm going to go back to this other, try to find this other place.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
I don't know how far it is. How come I don't see it on my thing? It's weird. In my compass right here, I have it's showing a full circle, which just means it's in front of me, but it's not being marked on my screen. It's kind of weird. There it is. I just want to get out here and do a D-scan on it real quick.